Hello artists! Welcome back to week 4 of Sculpture March Madness! I'm Christina Kane and this is my wonderful assistant, Michelangelo the Monkey! We are so excited about all the creative work you've been doing. As we have seen over the past few weeks, sculptures can be formed from anything from paper to metal to trash to marble to plastic. Some things that we use in everyday life or in our artwork will be around for a long time because they will take years and years and years to decompose or crumble. Some artworks can last for thousands of years. Some artworks are temporary, meaning that they might only last a couple of hours or even just minutes. Why might an artist choose to create a sculpture that is temporary? Think about something that is special to you because it has only happened once in your life. Or maybe it's something that happens just once a year, like your birthday. Can that feel more special because it is temporary? Because it only happens for a short time? Today we are going to get to know some contemporary artists who think carefully about how they can care for the earth by choosing materials that will return to nature. Many of these artists preserve their work with photographs before their sculptures melt or crumble or rot or blow away. British sculptor, photographer, and environmentalist Andy Goldsworthy has inspired many environmental artists with his land art. The materials used in Andy Goldsworthy's art often include brightly colored flowers, icicles, leaves, mud, pine cones, snow, stones, twigs, and thorns. Many of his works wash away, melt, crumble, or fade. Andy says, "I think it's incredibly brave to be working with flowers and leaves and petals." He is generally considered the founder of modern rock balancing. For his ephemeral or temporary works, Goldsworthy often uses only his bare hands, his teeth, and tools that he finds in the woods to prepare and arrange the materials. However, for his permanent sculptures, he also has used machine tools. Andy photographs his temporary sculptures to document them to have a lasting picture of his art. He says, each work grows, stays, and decays. It is a cycle which the photographs show at their heights, marking the moments when the work is most alive. Deep in the woods of southern France, artist Spencer Biles transformed the forest into a mysterious wonderland. Biles spent a year immersed in the woodlands for this ambitious project. Surrounded by flora and fauna, the sculptor used only cables and natural found materials to create his stunning, large-scale works of sculpture. Many people come across his sculptures by chance as they're walking in the woods. Met with a sight of towering woven structures, the viewer may question whether the mysterious installations were formed naturally, made by human hands, or left in the forest by something magical or supernatural. The sculptor says, "The temporary nature of my work is an important part of my experiences and understanding. I feel my sculptures are only really completed when nature begins to take hold again and gradually weave its way back into the materials. At this point, it slowly becomes part of nature again and less a part of me." Artist duo Caroline Horth and Rita Ikonen are inspired by Norwegian and Finnish fairy tales and by nature. They create sculptures with natural materials that make people look like they are part of nature. Then they photograph these sculptures and these people to create portraits. Most of the people are elders who often have a deeper connection to the lands where they live. 10 years ago, the pair started an imaginative series called Eyes as Big as Plates, as a contemporary exploration of characters from Nordic folklore. Their photographic odyssey eventually took them across 15 countries and became a general exploration of modern humans' relationship with nature. The title of the series comes from a folktale, but also represents the curiosity that guides these two artists. Materials such as moss, kelp, puffball mushrooms, pine needles, and even icebergs were gathered and assembled into wearable sculptures. For almost 50 years, Bavarian artist Niels Udo has worked directly with nature to create stunning, site-specific works of art that celebrate the beauty of the land. No other materials are used other than those found in each natural space. He finds berries, leaves, branches, and blossoms and transforms them into captivating pieces that remind us of mysterious portals or dreamy fairy realms deep in the woods. From delicately arranged petals scattered on the surface of a pond to spectacular nests formed from twigs, leaves, and wildflowers, his works look as though they might have been created by busy woodland fairies or magical creatures of the forest. Niels Udo says, by installing plantings or by integrating them into the complex installations, the work is literally planted into nature. As part of nature, the work lives and passes away in the rhythm of the seasons.